Hello, ladies and gentlemen, those otherwise inclined. My name is Thwongle82, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Persona 4 Golden. Last time, ignoring the, frankly, 3 now blue screens of deaths that have happened, we went to Gakukan High School for the school trip, and played the fabled King's game, where the orders are always absolute. This is the first day since we've returned. We have done the shopping for Sunday, which is we got the Inaba trout combo. I can't remember the extra stuff that came with it. It might have been a couple of huge ice. I will immediately apologise for the lag. That is almost certainly happening, because since I last fully streamed this, oh boy, did the game shit it. Well, sorry, not the game. The Streamlabs completely shut itself, since it's now updated and does not recognize my hardware encoder. The bit to Shibuchi Beach is to hopefully be able to now start getting the bait for the Guardian. You went on that school trip, didn't you? Are you here to give me... I wasn't expecting this souvenir. Well, it's a good thing that you all came back okay. 'Tis indeed. But yeah, so we're currently having to do this through software, which is also what we're playing on. So hopefully... How was the city? Was it fun for you to return after so long? The convenience stores in the city, they're open for 24 hours, aren't they? Now, it must be hard for the owners. Were they selling anything interesting in the city? But yeah, so yeah. At the very least, the blue screens of deaths have had nothing to do with the games, because it's happened with Conquest now. But anyway, so the people we can do a link with today are Marie, Rise, Kanji up the top, and the old woman Hisano. Probably look to do Hisano. Oh, it's you. How goes the fishing? Oh, ask about a rod that can be used for sea fishing. My, a sea fishing rod, you say? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Who knew you'd show that much interest in fishing? It was worth letting you have that rod, I'd say. It so happens I do have a fishing rod right here. So what do you say I was going to let you have this sea fishing rod, but there's one condition. Sea fishing takes skill, so I want to make sure you're up to it. Try catching the guardian of this river. I'm sure you can do it. I've got high hopes for you, boy. Ask about the guardian. Oh, well, the guardian of the Samagawa is a big fish, alright. Time was when someone caught the guardian, we'd offer it up to the shrine and then share it between people. Back in those days, it was an important source of food for the town. Maybe that's why it was called the guardian. The first time I caught the guardian of the Samagawa was when I was about your age. I caught it then, and I know you can too. Bait. That's a good question. You have to use that... what was it called? It's a slick, shiny bug. That's the only bait it'll take. Just wish I could recall the name. It's Inaba Jewel Beetle. That's a tough question. Luck is pretty important, but it's true that you'll be luckier on some days than others. Like I said before, the key is fishing on days when the water level rises. You don't need me to spell it out for you, do you? Not at all. Madame? You-chan, those... Sano was surprised about something. Since you have Mott, a persona with the Death Arcana, you two might get along well. You feel your relationship with Hisano is going to become closer soon. Will you spend the day with Hisano? Yeah.
Yes.
I would like to talk. Hisano seems to have regained her composure.
My.
Those are the letters I sent to my husband. You told her that you had found these at Daidara as well.
Is that so?
So, he'd been keeping my letters in the storehouse as well. We thought alike. I need to throw these away as well. But first, can you let me read them? Sano began reading a letter. We compared our hair. Now it reaches my shoulders. If not you, then who will tie it up for me when it becomes necessary? The path you left on has long been buried by fallen leaves. Will I be able to meet you again when the cherry blossoms bloom and the cicadas buzz? Each day grows brighter. I can feel you coming closer, step by step. I wrote this decades ago, but who knew that I would become death? Sano began reading the next letter. That poem you sent me was from the Issei, wasn't it? It's fitting, as I'm waiting here for you. But I wish I could just spring away from here and run to your arms. It would be an adventure to search for the cowrie of the swallows in order to win your heart. If I transform my heart into the wind and make it rush to your side, would you take it into your hand?
I loved him this much.
So very much.
And because I loved him, it saddened me that he forgot my love.
Understandable. I was miserable and jealous.
I was a fool.
I was left behind because I was such a fool. He was all that I had. Now he's gone. I must accept that. Take your time. You're right. But can I do it? Sano smiled through her tears. You feel that you've touched Hisano's heart. Deep within the void. Your Lady Social Link has reached level 8. Your power to create personas of the Death Arcana has grown.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If it's okay with you, I'd like to see you again.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You left Hisano and went home. Well, we finally get past the date.
Welcome back.
Ahoy, ahoy. Here's a day for shopping, but also a day for Dojima. And frankly, we need to do Dojima. But first, Lebbug. Do we still got it? Yes. Yes, we do. There we go. 3 of them. There was a... the bug next for Akihiko. Hello, old man. Oh, yep. Same message. Yep, okay, we do have a Hierophant. Good. There's a Chio there, but we don't need to do anything. You too. Yep. Same thing as before. There's a Yukiko. Let's have a talk. Welcome. It's autumn already. Autumn is the season with the most delicious food. Persimmons, chestnuts, even mushrooms. Oh, I would love to snack on a big, tasty mushroom right now. I don't mean it that way. Stop looking at me like that. Fish in the tank suddenly begins to move around excitedly. Akihiko, what's wrong? It seems he wants to eat that Inaba jewel beetle you have. Hand it over. Something came out. And more Ryugu stones. But we shall leave. Waraba. Returning home. But that's good. So now we can get those bugs as well.
Hey!
What's wrong? Bored? Since you have served this episode of Hierophant, you might get along. It is going to become closer. Spend time. I still have some things I need to do, so I can't spend too much time with you. Dojima sighs, but he looks a bit happy. Time to pull it up. Dojima was staring intently at something. Where is the thing? There it is. It looks like data about cars.
Sorry to bother you.
But my hands are full here. I believe, just from memory, I think it's want some coffee. I may require level 5 courage. Oh. Want some coffee? It's my job. Don't worry about it. Dojima's smiling wryly. Oh yeah, I was thinking about this when talking with Nanako just now, but I feel like she's changed a bit lately. I don't know how to put it. She's stronger. I feel like I'm being left behind. Ever since you came, this house has become, well, homey. A house isn't just a big box. It's a place for a family to live together. I know it's not the same voice I've been doing for him, but I can't place it right now. Laughing, crying, fighting, spending most of your lives together. A warm place. I forgot what that was like. I wanted to get that back more than anything. And yet, I feel like I've been dodging it the whole time. Do you understand why? Because you're a coward. You need level 5 courage. Because of Nanako.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I never thought of her feeling. Oh, please don't. Okay, thank God that was just a pop-up. I was waiting for that to be another crash. I never thought of her feelings. Dojima's smiling wryly. Hopefully that's not enough to get his next level. We've been in the same place, but we weren't connected. You brought the two of us together. The rest is my problem. Where do I draw the line with this? You felt Dojima's quiet determination. Rank 8. We're slowly running out of time on it. Ryotaro Dojima's social link has reached level 8. Your power to create personas of the Hierophant Arcana has grown. Screw this. I'm drinking tonight. You're drinking with me. Alcohol free, of course. You pass out before me and you're under arrest. Got it? Alright. You drank with Dojima until he passed out and went to your room. At least he's in a better place than he was. I hope you all enjoyed this school trip. Don't you all feel just a little bit more mature now that you visited an urban area like that? Oh, by the way, that cute bear that Yukon had on the trip, it was really adorable. I get so tempted by animals with such unique designs. Speaking of bears, their friends, the pandas, are also really cute. And do you know what they used to be called in Japanese? They were called black and white bears and divided color bears. A perfect description of how they look. Their mixed colors is so exotic, yet so delightful. You need to do some exotic things to become adults anyway. You listen to the lecture intensely. Your knowledge is increased. Have the incidents finally been resolved? Have they? Well, only one way to find out. That being the Midnight Channel. That series of murders seems to be over now and everything's back to normal. That's what I thought, anyway. These girls are pretty noisy, aren't they? Huh? Okay, yep. I have had that conversation with him before. Wabadoo. Yep. No matter where I look, I see girls, girls, and more girls. School is heaven. There's a certain freshness you don't find at Junes. Every day is great indeed. By the way, between sailor uniforms and blazers, which is more your speed, Sensei? Don't mind the boys' uniforms. Blazers. A young girl, draped in mature clothing, walking by with the coolest of expressions. You've got your own taste after all, Sensei. I'm touched. Man, uniforms are awesome. This sense of total disappointment as soon as he opens his mouth. It's just as bad as Yosuke. He said his name's Ted, but he's not a foreign exchange student or anything. He's not bad looking as long as he keeps his mouth shut. Wait, what class is he in? Did we have someone like that at our school? Ted, what did you say? I heard that on the school trip, some students ditched but managed to return before morning. You wouldn't have been among them, would you? I was asleep. Yeah, I wonder about that. running. I can see it's a bit laggy. I'm sorry. I need to have a look at the driver. Oh, that's not her voice. Oh, the boy's here again. He must really want to see me. A younger boy. That's definitely not her voice. A younger boy. He's definitely out of my league, though. Still, he's trying so hard that I almost feel sorry for him. There was a Yosuke there. Actually, I just want to double check. Okay, yeah. I thought so. We'll be watching a thing at night, or there's a story event at night. Rather today. Or tonight, so we need to do the bugs today. Why am I going to college anyway? At the Agna Cram School, I was asked by my teacher, are you studying hard to get into a city university? That's not it though. I'm not just trying to get into a big city university. You're not just trying. That is a slight distinction. And Shiwagane guy entered the school as a first year, huh? I think he's called the Detective Prince, right? And why do all the interesting people show up right as I'm graduating? I don't get to spend 1 year at the same school as a researcher. The rumors are pretty wild now. Well, that's to be expected. It is an idol and a prince after all. To the roof. I know I'm on the roof, but lately I've been feeling like the fog is lasting longer than usual. Last year it would quickly clear up when the sun came out, and now it just hangs around forever. It's kind of giving me the ghiblis. I feel this tension in my chest when I look out into the fog. Wayne incoming. Which actually is good because that means we can do the fox. Yip. Practice building. Anyway, we know we've got a Yosuke available. There is no kanji. Though that's because I think he's the bike ride today. Oh, Detective Prince, huh? That's amazing, huh? Isn't it cool? His face is so delicate, but he's so handsome, and just like a real prince. Oh, that kid over there is in his class. I'm so jealous. Oh, indeed. Yeah, I've had that before. What a better do. I think I've heard that one before. So you're still afraid of being made fun of or gossiped about? Jeez, we've been going out for 6 months already. Wouldn't that be even weirder if people found out just now? I want to hide the fact that we're together that bad. I don't know how, but everyone found out about us. We had to be super careful during the whole school trip. Am I gonna hit my groove if everyone's got their eye on me? This is exactly why I wanted to keep it a secret. For how long? Nothing in the locker. The disposition of the kid who killed him. Yep. We've done that one before. Yeah. Actually, maybe spending time with him. Senpai, are you making sure that you continue to gain more knowledge? You can't be popular if you don't have the grades to back it up. But that's not the only benefit of being smarter. Some people won't even talk to you if you lack the knowledge they expect. Or maybe they prefer a different trait. People value all sorts of things, or different personality traits, so you should keep your eye out for them. Your note to raise your knowledge if you want to link with Naoto. At that. So we'll actually probably be spending time here today. At an absolute bare minimum. Melon. The autumn vegetables will be nice and ripe soon enough. They're still pricey at GNS though. That reminds me, Satanaka-san's daughter had a cart full of meat again. That girl clearly isn't eating her vegetables. I can vouch she is not. Continue to mill about a bit. We need to stock up on certain stuff. It feels like the fog sticks around for longer and longer. It used to clear up while I was out on my walk, but now it's just around long after I get home. I guess it doesn't matter that much. When did it decide to cool down? The breeze here by the river feels good. These days are meant for taking walks. I guess my daughter's family just can't understand that. I don't. I saw him. The detective showed up on TV. He's a high school student. Hey, you're a high school student too, aren't you? Are you a friend of the detective, by any chance? Sure. No way. Oh, how nice. I want to get to know the detective better. Maybe I'll look for him on the Midnight Channel. For absolutely no suspicious reasons, yep. It's the same stuff. Into town. I'll do the shopping district now. We could also do that. Oh no, reset today. Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea to do that. I went and asked my cousin straight up if any of his friends had visited him while he was in the hospital. He was really quiet for the rest of the day. I wonder if I hit a touchy subject. Probably did. Okay. Back on that. Boys are his classmates on the TV. I guess he was just a bad apple right from the start. They're still investigating the last 2 murders, but it's already been decided, hasn't it? Have there been any other murders since Boye was arrested? No, right? Well, the police haven't revealed everything, so maybe there's more evidence hanging on antennas. Yes, because the gap between the second and the third murder isn't cause for investigation. Now that I think about it, respect for the aged day is coming up soon. I have to give him something. In the country, we sometimes follow the more esoteric holidays and customs. Is it just any other day in the city? Well, anyway, I can at least make some rice cakes. Grandfather has a big sweet tooth. Oh, it's you again! Listen to this. I heard it from someone in the neighborhood. Yep. Sorry, we've had that one before. Well, we usually don't get this much fog around here, but it looks like Inaba's gonna be famous for it pretty soon. I lived here for longer than you can remember. I can't be wrong. A lot of things have been changing around here. You know what I'm talking about? That's right, Juness. Ever since that store opened up, all kinds of weird things have happened. It's contaminated Inaba. Deplorable. Could it be a coincidence? Or is it more nefarious? I was watching the news. They said that the cause of the fog is still unknown. But it has to be something. It's troubling. Wasn't there a student who was researching the fog a while back? Isn't that amazing? A student? And supposedly a substance that harms the body was found. What was it they discovered? Whatever it was, it seems that the fog is bad for you. You should be careful on foggy days. The other day I tried taking a day trip to some hot springs since I was already headed to Okina. Man, was it awesome. All that tension from the drive melted away in an instant. Seriously, it's worth riding your motorcycle out to a hot spring. Bringing your girlfriend along makes it even better. Well, I assume it would, if I had one. Was I supposed to hear that?
I went to the beach the other day. There was so much seaweed on the sand.
Oh. But I want to... Yep. Catching bugs. Maybe we can still get jewels here. Thankfully, you never lost the timing. Oh, yeah, we still got one of them. Head south and save. And then we'll go back to the school. If this doesn't use up a day, we'll either be spending time with Eri or we'll do the ride with Risa. This way. Oh, you son. Did you need something? I wanted to talk with you. Again? You really are a strange person. All Student Health Association members, please report to the infirmary immediately. Student Health Association members, huh? Let's go. No thanks. I'll go by myself. You were bluntly refused. Hey, you're Yukon, right? Teacher said you were filling in for an absent health committee member, so you have to go too. I told you, okay? You better go or else I'll get suspended. You got dragged in again. I have to turn in some notes, so I'll join you later. Just go on ahead. Apparently you're in the Student Health Association for another day. You hurry to the infirmary. Yukon? You got called in again? You told them about how you were drafted into the Student Health Association. Really? Well, we're still lower numbers, so I'm grateful. I really wish they didn't call us in today. Heck, half the people here are saying they have dates or something. Plus we have to take inventory. That's such BS. Man, Kanishi has it easy. Why?
I heard that he's exempt from homework. Is that true?
What the hell? That's so unfair. Everyone is talking about Saki Kanishi's brother. Reproach them. It's okay, I don't mind. Sorry, I didn't mean to kill the mood.
Okay, back to work.
You dealt with an awkward day's work on the Student Health Association. Saki Kanishi's brother is still here. Oh.
Hi.
You didn't go home yet? I didn't just want to leave when everyone else is still working. I just felt like Oh, your sleeve has dirt on it. Because of inventory, huh? I'm sorry. I was supposed to help with that. Use this. Pair of scissors. Cut off the sleeve. You were given a cute handkerchief. You know what? That... Never mind. I'll stay here a little while longer, so... Goodbye. You parted ways with Saki Kanishi's brother and went home. Well,
Good evening,
well.
and welcome to Nightline's special Night Watch report.
Ain't that a familiar cap?
A suspect in the
Well,
murders
no
in
cap.
Inaba was safely arrested recently. But what few people know is that the mastermind who brought him to justice was a high school detective.
Is that so? That's interesting
Tonight's
reading.
report will focus on this Detective Prince, Naoto Shirogane, whose handsome looks are sweeping the nation. Thanks for being on the show.
No. The pleasure is all mine.
Naoto's on TV.
Oh, his uniform's the same as yours.
It is indeed.
First, congratulations to you and the police for your recent arrest of the culprit. It was well known that there were a lot of mysteries surrounding this case, and you did a great job clearing them up.
I'd hesitate to say that the matter is cleared up as such. It's true that our suspect was behind Mr. Muraoka's unfortunate death, but when I cast my eye over the case as a whole, I detect a few things that seem out of place.
Poke, poke, poke.
Oh? Like what?
Unfortunately, I cannot divulge details at this time. But this matter claimed the lives of 3 people. Hence, I believe even the smallest inconsistency must be investigated.
I see. I have to say this is a surprise in light of the police's official statement.
Probably ruffle some feathers.
Now for our next segment, the Detective Prince's true identity, where Naoto-kun tells us a little bit about himself. Amazingly, the Detective Prince has solved a whopping 24 cases. 16 of them were...
There's a detective at your school?
There is indeed.
When I'm older, I'm gonna go to your school too.
I'm sure you will, Nanako. And I'm sure you'll make it all the more special. The breezy evening passes. Is it fairly certain that's going to ruffle some feathers, that statement from Naruto? Especially being so forward about it, let's say. Hello.
Yo.
Ahoy hoy.
Hey, did you see the show on TV last night? Naoto-kun was on.
That thing about the Detective Prince solving the case? Come on, we're the ones who actually caught the killer.
But the police were the ones who identified the suspect, and he was cooperating with them on it, right? So it's true that he helped solve the case.
I'm kinda surprised, though. I didn't think he was the type to go after the spotlight like that.
Unless there's more to it.
Good morning.
Hello?
I've been waiting for you all. There's something I needed to discuss with you regarding the case.
Discuss? Dude, we'll be late if we talk too long. Hey, where's your uniform?
Could you please indulge my current theory on the matter?
Shoot.
What is it?
First, as regards commonalities between the victims, all of them were kidnapped before they were murdered. The victims were all locals who had been the focus of recent media attention, becoming suddenly well known.
Do we know if Muraoka was kidnapped?
That is the most likely scenario. I don't believe there's anything intrinsically unique about the victims themselves. Haven't you all come to the same conclusion?
Yeah, we did.
Then allow me to state my point. Will you admit that a number of you fit these identical circumstances? There was a long interval between the second and third deaths in this case. But after I applied the aforementioned criteria, I discovered several similar disappearances had taken place. Yukiko Amagi, Kanji Tatsumi, Rise Kujikawa. All of you disappeared shortly after being shown on TV. Either you escaped death somehow, or you faked your own disappearances in order to divert attention from yourselves. Since some of you had ties to the victims, there came a point where I suspected one of you must be the culprit.
Which one?
You thought one of us was the killer? Oh, you can't be serious.
No, now I think you all are the killer.
This was a prior theory, since discarded. Putting together everything I've learned until this moment, I believe exactly the opposite. You aren't the culprits. You may, in fact, be the only ones with the means to pursue the true perpetrator. Seen as a joining of forces between the rescued, everything falls into place.
Does it now?
Of course, this is all speculation.
Oh, of course.
There is in fact a flaw in the theory. It doesn't account for the third incident, Mr. Muraoka's murder. He has never been broadcast on television, and neither did he ever disappear. We must also consider the condition of his corpse.
So no, not kidnapped.
The first two victims are still listed with an unknown cause of death. But Mr. Muraoka died of an easily identifiable blunt force trauma to the occipital cranium. The police have not satisfactorily resolved this discrepancy, yet they are desperate to close the case.
It's close to 6 months now. Well, close to 5. 5 or 6. You can understand them wanting to be a bit more hasty on shutting things down.
Further action will be necessary to obtain some sort of decisive evidence.
Further action? What do you mean?
That sounds ominous.
Well, whatever the outcome, the evidence should come to light. You said something interesting to me not long ago.
Hey, where are you going?
This is not a game for me either.
Naoto-kun?
Don't do anything stupid. No. Running theory probably already has. Classes have ended for today. Naoto didn't come to school. I'd rather go to college than get a job. But the colleges around here aren't very good, and if I get a job first, then where would I get one? Juniors? It's not too late. I'll try to get closer to Yosuke. Be gentle with him. Saw the new transfer student on TV. Detective Prince, Isn't that kind of a goofy nickname? I'm embarrassed to say it out loud. If people kept calling me a prince, I'd probably do something that would make me get sent home. I wonder if he's all that he's made out to be. Those sorts of nicknames don't tend to be ones you pick yourself. There should have been so many opportunities to make my move, but there wasn't a single thing I could do. Big shock there. Oh wait. Nothing there.
As soon as I enter the school grounds, all eyes are on me. I have a monopoly on their love. What a wicked bear I am.
Very good rank at strength, son.
I saw Senpai in the shopping district a few days ago. I was going to give her a souvenir from the school trip, but she was with someone I'd never seen before, and she was smiling. I ran away, but do you think they were really...
Faffing around with bloody cables. My hair's tangled up in it. There we go. So tomorrow, Wayne. No. No quests. Do you all say the same thing again? Yep. Practice building. No kanji available. You know, I wonder where the signal for the Midnight Channel is coming from. The TV needs a signal, or else it won't show anything. So there needs to be a source for this information. Someone's thinking about it.
Mr. Kondo's been hanging around the first year classroom a lot, saying stuff like Naoto wasn't around, huh? He seems to be interested in detectives. Maybe it's because he's a foreign language teacher?
Possibly. Or he may be trying to get Naoto onto one of the teams. Well, at the very least, no quests here, unless there's one down on the bottom. On the first floor. Hey, have you seen that kid they're calling the Detective Prince? He's just a first year, isn't he? First Naruto, now a prince. Maybe my mountain climbing club doesn't seem so crazy after all. Yeah, huh? Whatever it takes. So we chat with him once more, we get him ranked up completely. There is something inside. Royal jelly. Jella. Have a look around, do the standard blurb. What do I think about it? Here's the thing tonight. Okay, no. Tomorrow. Good. Just making sure. Nothing there. Something's been bothering me lately. Isn't it kind of weird that beefsteak is our specialty when there aren't any ranches nearby? We're getting it pretty cheap, but only my wife really knows where we get it from. I left it up to her. Are you suggesting something else?
My sister shouted at me. She said, "Why don't you pick the same snacks as me?" Not so long about me liking cookies. She's really not going to be happy unless we're the same.
You are your own people. It is natural to, even for twins, to have their own differences. Hola, kanji. The 20th. The telepathy bit. Since there's been something that's happened, have you something else to say? No. And apparently just blood metal. I can't recall which dungeon I get that from.
Oh, the Detective Prince person, huh? A little while ago they were showing him on TV. They wanted to change my shop into the shop the Prince visited. Oh, of course I refused. Instead of tourists, I'd rather sell to kids like you and your friends.
It is a nice sentiment. Same stuff there. Okay, yep. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, we'll check out Okina City just in case. Oh, I wonder what kind of movies she likes. Romances? Maybe. And again, maybe she likes horror. Oh, dude, she's way too cute to be watching horror all by herself. Let me go inside now. Those cheesy hot dogs are calling my name. Okay. Neko Shogun doll.
When I see a group of three in a movie, it makes me think that not all of them will survive. The hungry one always goes out to find food and then gets infected.
Did you overhear their conversation? That way you're saying that?
Hey, you seem like you're keeping cool by riding out on your bike. I'm jelly. Speaking of bike, there's a story about a red bike of love and hate. Oh, hold it right there. I don't like where this is going. Well, notice anything different about me?
Did you get a boyfriend?
Oh, that's right. I got a boyfriend. He always responds to my texts right away. I feel so loved.
Oh, that's the same. Why doesn't he understand? It's not me he needs. The most important thing for a CEO whose schedule is filled out to the minute is a capable, brilliant secretary. And I have no right to be his. We developed Shishido pepper sweets together with a local farmer, and they got popular on the internet. It sold amazingly well for a while, which led the CEO to try and expand too fast. As a result, I got laid off. It's so irresponsible, both the internet and my old company. I'm sure that's true on both accounts. Well, internet, definitely. Yasso gummy high. Oh, you son. Is there something you want? You recall that you borrowed a handkerchief from him. Will you return the handkerchief and talk with him? Indeed. Oh, this is... You could have just thrown that away. This was my sister's handkerchief. My mum put it in my bag by mistake. No one ever uses it anymore, so... I'm sure the handkerchief is glad to have been able to fulfill its duty.
Thank you.
He expressed his gratitude. It was a big help.
No, it's okay.
Really?
Oh, I'm Naoki Konishi.
I apologize. Don't need that grit on that. I apologize for saying I hated you when I first met you. I didn't mind.
Thank God.
Naoki looks relieved. Naoki. You've become acquaintances with Saki Kanishi's younger brother, Naoki Kanishi. Naoki is struggling to cope with his complicated situation. You feel a faint bond forming between you and Naoki. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Hanged Man Arcana. Interesting call, giving the Hanged Man to somebody whose sister was found hanging from an antenna. You've established the Saki's brother social link of the Hanged Man Arcana. You may earn an experience bonus when fusing personas of the Hanged Man Arcana. Now just Judgment and Tower to unlock, I believe. Oh, and Fortune. Last time, when I came to that meeting, I made everyone feel uneasy, right? After that, I was officially fired from the association. They told me not to come to meetings anymore. Well, it's my own fault. Left behind again. If it's okay with you, maybe we can have fun together. I'm usually by our liquor store at the beginning of the week. I'm helping out there. Well, I'll be going.
Goodbye.
You parted ways with Naoki and went home.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Donka?
It's going to rain tomorrow. I was gonna do laundry.
Could you not do laundry tonight?
Hey.
Bah.
Nah.
You're not the absolute worst. Swine. I nearly went too early on that. Bugger. No jewels. We'll go back home. Save. Check the fridge. Open the fridge. There's a mushroom there that you don't recognize. It may have grown out of something that had previously been in the fridge. Eat it. It tasted fine, but you feel very itchy for a while afterwards. Your courage is greatly increased, however. You don't feel well. You decided to go to bed early today. Bring on the rain. You overhear students talking.
Hey, did you see that show on TV? The one about the Detective Prince's secret identity? Naruto is so cool. Yeah, he really does have it going on, doesn't he? He's really young to be a detective too. He's cute, but he has this sort of mystery around him. That's cool too. You think you'll be at school today?
That's sounding like no one's seen him. Class is ended for today. Naruto didn't come to school again.
Hey, did you hear already? You know about the Detective Prince, right? He's so cool, isn't he? He hasn't been coming to school lately, though. Could it be that he's caught up in an investigation? Or he's undercover in some shady business?
Calm down. There is no use in worrying about it, so to speak. Naruto Shibugani, eh? Word on the street is he's quite the playboy. With a face like his, no wonder. You can't ignore a face like that. No, not something you need to be worried about, right? Is that people who are saying they've been with Naruto? Because from the interactions we see, Naruto does not appear to be interested. No point going up. No. I was going to say no point going up to the roof, but we can always do the quick search. Nothing. Actually, I need to check. Occasionally, Software has a quest. Nope. Nada. Because they should all be saying much the same things now. Nothing. Check the shoe locker. Nothing. You son, good afternoon. It's raining. When it rains, Dad does the delivery, so I'm supposed to watch the store, but I don't really feel like it. I'm just gonna stay here until I feel I'm ready. Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't need to hear that. I'm sure I didn't. Junior. Oh, hey. Central Shopping District. This actually wouldn't be a necessarily bad day to try and get a guardian. Hi, how are you? Even on a day like this where there's not that many customers, I gotta spend it standing around. But looking at the town puts me at ease somehow. Maybe it's because I've lived here for so long. What do you think about it? Yep, I do have that. Good. You there? Oh, Dachi, hi. Wow, the town is getting exciting. I don't really know much about Naruto-kun's interview, but... Well, It's a fact that he helped solve the case, so it's no surprise that he was interviewed for his contribution. I'd rather have people excited about things like this than all the bad news, you know? Plus some better publicity for the police. The rain doesn't seem to be stopping. Well, the rain's in the countryside, it doesn't seem so bad. To the north. Mr. Fox, we have completed your essay. Or your Emma. This is the shrine's main building. You should report to the Fox about making the wish on the Emma come true. Call the Fox. The Fox brought you the Emma with a wish that you fulfilled. It's probably worried about the outcome. You told the Fox that you granted the wish written on the Emma. The Fox looks exuberant. The Fox looks at the offertory box and seems pleased. If rumors of the shrine's benevolence spread, more people may come to make offerings. You can sense the Fox's gratitude. The Fox social link is reached level 7. Your power to create personas of the Hermit Arcana has grown. Since your relationship with the Fox has grown stronger, we'll give you a discount on his services inside the TV. You pass some time with the Fox. It's getting late. You decided to go home.
Oh, welcome back.
There was a delivery for you. I left it on the table.
It's Inaba trout combo. 2 dry ice. 2 dry ice.
Well,
It's been a while since it rained through the night like this. You should check out the Midnight Channel, just in case. It's raining tonight. Will something appear on TV? A silhouette appeared. The image is hazy. You can't tell who it is. But you feel like you've seen that person before somewhere.
Did you see that? Someone came on, right? Now that the killer's been caught, do we still gotta worry about the Midnight Channel?
Do you want to risk it?
But then someone said the blurry image seemed like an advance notice. What exactly is the Midnight Channel anyway? Did it have anything to do with the murders? This is so frustrating. Hey, what do you think? Did you recognize who appeared just now?
Wasn't it Naruto?
Naoto? Why would he show up on TV? Now that you mention it, I wonder what he thinks about the Midnight Channel.
The Naruto fits some of the criteria.
I don't get this at all. It's gonna keep nagging at me, I can tell.
Especially now that they've shown up on the TV throughout the day.
I'm sure the others saw it too, so let's get together tomorrow and talk about it.
As you wish.
Night.
Yosuke hung up.
so, about the Midnight Channel last night.
What are you talking about?
I wonder who that was.
I talked to Teddy and he says no one's entered the other side.
It wasn't a clear image, so no.
Well, yeah, the killer's been caught.
Yeah.
Huh? What's up?
Come on, get with the program. You saw the TV last night, right?
So? It's got nothing to do with us.
Are we sure?
Killers behind bars, man. You guys are overreacting. Yeah, that shit Naoto said didn't make any sense either, so there's no use getting all worked up about it.
Huh? Naoto-kun?
No, well, how do I put it?
What, were you out of it because you were still thinking about what Naoto said? So you're still hung up on all that stuff.
I ain't hung up on it.
It is worth keeping an eye on it, Yosuke.
It's okay, we all understand. Just don't go overboard, man.
Settle down.
You little... I said that's not it. I got stuff to do. I'm out of here.
Stop bringing that up, Yosuke. You know he doesn't think it's funny.
Oh, what? Did something happen between Kanji and Naoto-kun?
Well, that aside,
Very subtle.
is it me or does the town seem kind of strange lately? Everyone is in high spirits for some reason, and they all talk about other people, but never themselves.
Really? I don't think it's anything special.
Some seem a bit more on edge. They're waiting for the next spectacle.
Now that the murder case is solved, people feel relaxed, that's all.
That's how society is. They all just want to get in on the latest trend.
Precisely.
People get excited fast and lose interest even faster. It goes round and round. There's no underlying reason for it.
And why all these companies seem to think what we want is shorter and shorter programming because we just flit from one to the next.
I don't know. It still seems a little too weird. It's like they're all afraid of something. Oh, sorry. I just had this feeling.
Huh.
It's gonna rain again tonight.
Here's an interesting way to put it.
We should check the Midnight Channel just in case.
Indeed. Don't get any day, bugger.
Welcome back.
Dunker.
Well,
Reading throughout the night tonight too. You should check the Midnight Channel tonight as well. It's raining tonight. Will something appear on TV? The Midnight Channel came on. It's an extremely clear image.
Good evening, everyone. I am the Detective Prince, Naoto Shiragane. Welcome to Experiment of the Century, the Genome Project. I will be experimentor and experimentee both in a forbidden yet wonderful bodily alteration process. You shall witness my departure into a new realm, the moment of a new birth. From the chosen day forth, I shall walk a completely different path in life. And I will share this glorious occasion, this memorable day with all of you. Do stay tuned.
Well then. That was definitely Naoto.
Hey, is that you, Senpai? Naoto was just... So, does this mean he was kidnapped? You said people only show up clearly on TV once they're thrown into that other world, right?
Indeed.
Hell's going on? I thought we caught the damn killer!
Kanji is completely flustered. Calm down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Being a detective, solving cases, it ain't worth shit if he gets himself kidnapped.
Well,
Damn, that idiot pisses me off.
I think there's more to it.
Anyways, let's get the gang together
As you wish. You decided to go to bed early. You overhear students talking. It's been raining for a few days, but I hear it's finally supposed to clear up this afternoon. Really? Oh, then I don't have to cancel my plans. You know that there's a holiday next week, right? I promised my girlfriend we'd go to Okina together. I was worried that it might rain that day. Whew. What? If that's the case, then I hope it never stops raining. Rain like a waterfall, so his date gets cancelled. Well, depending on how serious he is, that's exactly how mates
Last
operate.
night on TV, that was Naoto-kun for sure.
What's the verdict, Teddy? Is he really in there?
I do smell someone.
It's just like before. Nothing's changed.
Like before. Of course! That's why Naoto-kun appeared on the news so suddenly.
Ding, ding, ding.
He said something didn't seem right and that he wasn't convinced. He also believed that the people who are kidnapped appear on TV first, remember?
He has indeed said that.
Wait, you're saying he's using himself as bait?
Mm-hmm.
We came to the same conclusion he did, about how people who become famous through TV would disappear. Could he be trying to prove the theory by using himself?
You mean he got kidnapped on purpose? That's crazy! He could be killed! He said, this is not a game for me either. It's all my fault. I'm the one that said that to him.
You may be giving yourself too much credit there. It may well have just lit the fire under him.
Idiot! Why the hell didn't he just tell us?
He did.
We knew we'd stop him if he did. Instead, he left us clues so we could figure it out and...
I know! That son of a...
But what about the killer the police are holding now? Mitsuo did kill King Moron, right?
Yeah, but that's all he did.
I get it now. I remember Naoto-kun mentioning this. He said it was strange that the police were able to identify the cause of Mr. Muraoka's death.
Then is King Moron the only one Mitsuo killed? That'd explain why there were no signs of King Moron being thrown into the TV. The killer didn't change his methods for King Moron. It just seemed that way because it was done by someone else.
Copycat killing.
Then whoever kidnapped Naoto-kun, that's the real killer?
It would appear that way, but let's not jump to conclusions.
But wait a sec. Didn't Mitsuo say he was the one behind it all? Why would he take the blame for someone else's crime? Isn't that weird?
He wants attention. Having another killer on the loose takes attention away from him.
And they said on the news that the culprit confessed to the other murders too. There's also something else that's been bothering me, but,
To hell with someone who's behind bars! If we don't get off our asses, that stupid Naoto's gonna die in there! We gotta go find him!
someone's definitely in here. And the world seems to have grown larger.
That's amazing, Rise-chan. There's no way my nose can pick up that much. Shall I give you a massage?
Don't you dare.
Don't bother her.
It's the same as last time. I know he's here, but I can't tell where. I need something that'll help me understand him. I need some clues. Without that, I have no idea which way we should look.
Damn it! There's too much we don't know about that kid. But if we don't do something, he's gonna...
Hey, snap out of it. This is just like all the other times.
It is indeed.
Let's not panic, keep an eye on the weather, and do this like always. We'll save him no problem. First, we need to look for something that'll help us locate him.
I know. I wasn't panicking. We know he's over here. So all we gotta do is get him out.
I'm sorry I couldn't find him. All I need is some kind of hint to help me understand him better. Then I could find him for sure.
It seems you need more information about Naoto to make any progress. You should ask around about him. Another one bites the dust. This one takes a bit more time to get information, if I recall correctly. Yeah. May or may not take as much, so I'm trying to think. Mitsuo's takes time. I think this takes a couple of days, maybe 3. That high school detective. People are pretty excited about him. Sounds more like the plot out of a silly novel, if you ask me. We can do Okino today as well. Just noticed.
Oh, the detective prince. I've seen all that hoopla on TV. Oh, but that boy is so cute. I'm already a grandmother, but he really makes my heart race. Don't you go to the same school, young man? Wouldn't it be a better idea to ask your classmates?
And it is the first person you do need to speak to is at the school. What's with this detective prince? That idiot! What's he thinking running off all alone? He could at least trust us a little bit. Senpai, I'm gonna head off to Junes. Well, Naoto does trust us. Literally came up and said that he believed we're the ones who were rescuing people. Well, classified it as a speculation, but basically told us, come, I'm going to do something about this. Come get me. Dude, I still can't believe Naoto had the balls to get himself kidnapped. Jeez. Anyway, you're the best at gathering info, so I'm counting on you. First, we'll have to ask people who knew him. Let's go right down the list. I get the feeling that list might be rather short. Nothing there. Naoto, I don't know him. Never talked to him at school or anything. You should ask some of the girls at school, I bet they'd know. Naoto Shogane, sorry, but I never talked to him. He doesn't go to school, right? He only cares about the murders, so it's not like he was available to chat with. Are you so sure about that? What? Detective Prince? That's a goofy name, isn't it? Prince? Something with more of an edge would be better. Detective General. Yeah. Anyway, what does this have to do with my art? Nothing. What are you bothering me for, then? You don't want us more potential customers. Detective Prince is the talk of the town. I always wanted to be a detective when I was a kid. But now that I think about it, there's not much difference between a private eye and a police detective. Wait a minute. Other than the uniform, what is the difference? I think there's some stuff you can't do that you with one than the other, but that's about it.
You don't think he fell in on purpose, do you? He couldn't have, right? But then, who's the killer? Well, for now, we'll just look around for more. Look around for somebody who knows more about Naoto-kun.
Tripping all over that. There you go.
Naoto-kun transferred here for the investigation, didn't he? If he was still looking for information after school, wouldn't there be someone who saw him investigating?
Well, that's if he was investigating at school.
Oh, I thought someone told me before. Isn't that boy a detective? Yes, there are plenty of rumours flying around about that boy. You can't tell which ones are true and which ones aren't. Detective Prince? Where? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said he was around here somewhere. Oh, that boy. He's extremely cute, isn't he?
Temper your expectations, please. Well, we usually don't get this. He could rank up Kanishi, but we'll focus on info. Deal. This Detective Prince thing is kind of exciting. Huh? He's not coming to school. Does he choose his job over school? I really couldn't say. Well, while we're here, Oxford, you'll remember with a wish written on it. It's actually scrawled in a man's writing. I'm scared of them, but I must get used to them. I don't even want to write the word. It seems the fox wants you to fulfill the wish written on the M on its behalf. Accept. Actually, I think I might need understanding for one of them. Again. I believe he's on the floodplain. Yep, there you are. Miyuko-san. Miyuko-san. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, it's okay, right? People have the right to think about their beloved. I'm getting married. The man seems melancholic about his wedding for some reason. Damn it, everything would be great if it wasn't for him. Who am I talking about? That horrendous furball. I'm scared. I can't say it. These faint demons are terrifying. Or is it a cat? Don't say the C word. The man is actually physically trembling at the thought of cats. Perhaps he's the one who wrote the Emma request the fox showed you. He wants to overcome his fear of cats. Heliophobe? The meowing, the whiskers, and evil little claws. It's all just so scary. All the pets, Miyoko-san wants to have a cat. She said we can't get married if I won't let her have one. Why must you put me through this horrible test, Miyako-san? You try and figure out a way to force him to overcome his fear. I believe bring a cat here is what you need to do, but let's double check that just in case. Bring a cat here.
Stop it! Stop that right now!
What do you want? Money?
I'll give you money. Just get away from me!
I'm just gonna quickly save because I think that could be a problem. Is the cat you need to move over? Is also technically something you can do to use up time. Where's the cat? Unless it's meant to be this cat. Okay, hang on. So I don't know if I have to wait a day now or what. Okay, we had to do that first. The bit about that. Okay. Come to think of it, there was that man who was afraid of cats. He was so desperate he made a wish to be cured of his fears. Should you bring him here? Bring him here. You decided to bring the man who was terrified of cats here. I think you get understanding if you spend the day petting the cat.
Cat! 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 It's watching me, it's waiting for me to turn around, it's coming for me, it's gonna jump on me, I'm gonna die! But I'm a man. I'm prepared for death. All right. All right. Let me touch you. Ah, it's eating me! A man was licked by the cat and ran away screaming. Well done, kitty. I believe he'll come back tomorrow. Yes. Time to play the games. Tesla coil. Nothing to see. Man, sorry my friend's always saying weird things. I don't mind. We've had that one before. He's worried about the prince. And back to Inaba. Now we can go to Yasagami High. Sup, transfer dude? School's back in session. Do anything fun over break? I was putting pranks all summer long. I bought a few tomatoes, among other things. In fact, I think I should ring in the new term with a bang. There is something inside. Another royal jelly. I believe the person we need to talk to is on the first floor. Maybe could be her. That'll look for somebody who's not normally there. Not a Shugane. Ah yes, the detective prince who wishes he were a student. I don't care for that kind of sensationalism. No real student should. Hey, what do I know about Naruto? Well, I'd say he's got a prettier face than I do, but mine's way more manly. I'm just messing with ya. Oh, jeez, tell us how you really feel. Oh, fuck's sake. The detective friends hasn't come to school. What are we doing now? A lot of us girls are starting to be concerned about him. Oh, I wonder what he's up to. What, the detective friends? Well, the girls seem more interested in him anyway. Naruto Shogane. I hear lots of rumors about him, but the girls never shut up about him. Maybe you should ask them about the rumors.
I speak to women. But speaking to women is scary. Okay, she's the one you need to talk to.
Nautical, he's gotten pretty popular, hasn't he? Well, I heard a rumor that there's this girlies or something that belong to him. Must have been near the laboratories. Why don't you try looking there?
Thank you for your assistance. No, Token. I don't hear anything but rumors. He talks to the girls a lot, doesn't he? Oh, I think they talk to him. Every time I try and invite Naruto to come mountain climbing, he's nowhere to be found. Yeah, I think he read my mind and erased all the evidence of his existence. Oh, just what I'd expect from a high school detective. Not quite how that works. Practice building. I'll come back.
Oh, did you hear? Shimagane-kun hasn't been coming to school. Huh? Why? Oh no! Now I have nothing to look at while I'm at school. Oh, he's probably busy with everything that's been going on. But yeah, it's pretty mysterious, isn't it? The detective Prince. I hear rumors about him all the time. He's a total workaholic. He's really hardcore and he's awesome. But, I guess I don't really know him personally.
That does cause quite the conundrum. Now, Token, now that you mention him, he hasn't been to school lately. That's all I know, though. Right. Down we go.
Oh, you want to hear about Shimagane-kun? Oh, this is interesting. I saw him get really angry. I'm not sure what it was about, but he was with a policeman. I wonder what happened to make him shout like that. You know, this was in the shopping district a little while ago.
Naruto was with a policeman earlier. In any case, you should try to find this policeman. So not that policeman. He wasn't yelling at Adachi. He was arguing with the... He was arguing with the police. Can't imagine him being upset about anything at all. Man, what's he trying to do all this on his own? Isn't there anyone he knows a little bit more about him? Like a cop, maybe?
There aren't a lot of people who seem to know much about Naruto-kun. At school, all I heard were things like how he's unsociable and he acts cool. It might be better to ask a police officer about him.
That is the plan. What do you want? I'm in the middle of something here, so don't bother me. If school's out, go home already. I swear, kids these days. He doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk. Maybe best to make a change of plans. These police bozos won't even talk to us. If you come to this, we're gonna have to rough them up. I guess that's not an option. What should we do then? You could ask the others for the opinion. We've relied on Dojima-san and Adachi-san before, so we shouldn't bother them this time. Sorry, nearly popped my headset out again. And now the thing about that's finally showed up. Oh, time to go look for the other ones. To clarify, Chie is the one you need to talk to. Which is why I want to see what Yosuke has to say. The police won't talk to us. What are we going to do now? We could steal some uniforms and... never mind. No way that's going to work. Yeah, I guess it's no good unless we act like we're Naruto-kun's friends and we're worried about him. Like, Naruto hasn't been to school recently and we're getting worried. Is he busy with police work? Why not ask them something like that? Chio's suggestion does seem to make sense. Next time you speak to the police, you should try that. You got business with me, kid? Just 'cause I don't look it, I'm still busy, you know. You told him that Naruto hasn't been coming to school lately and that you're worried. Shirogane. You know him. I haven't seen him at the station lately either. Only it wasn't that long ago that he'd be around well into the night looking through the files. Even if he wasn't satisfied with the case's outcome, he seemed to be so focused that I thought he was obsessed with it. Listen to him talk about Naruto. Maybe we should try talking to another police officer. Would you try and do everything on your own just 'cause you're not satisfied? Jeez. Let's ask another police officer and see what he has to say. Well, it's true that Naruto was trying really hard, but I gathered materials on his own late into the night. I think there were other police officers around. Let's go ask about him. I don't think we can do that today. Yeah. It is all you can do today. So, what else are we gonna do? Well, social link wise, we have Naoki and Eri. Obviously, we don't have her hanged. I'm obsessed with the case, sir. So why do you go out on a limb like that? There should be some other cops around. Let's split up and find them. Will indeed. Adachi, where are you all posted? It's the bus stop. You can work at the daycare center today. Since you have Apsaras, a person of the Temperance Arcana, you two might get along well. If your relationship with every will deepen, take the bus to the hill overlooking town for daycare work. Peace. You helped out at the daycare center.
Let's
Oh.
wrestle, mister.
Ryuta is energetic today as usual. Once again the children tug at you from all directions. Your understanding is increased.
Yukon, let's go home, okay? I don't want to go home yet. I'm playing with mister.
Huh?
But doesn't that bother him? No. Okay, fine. I'm going home.
Oh, fuck. So headset came unplugged again. You just suddenly turned silent. You decided to play with Yuta for a bit and then walk him home. On the way home, on the Samagawa floodplain. Eri is sitting over there.
She mad at me?
I don't believe any... I don't believe any of those particularly matter. I'll check the other one just in case. Just apologize, Yuta.
She hates me. And she has to take care of me. I feel sorry for her.
She doesn't hate you.
Oh, thank you. And you walked him here? Maybe I should have you walk him all the way home. He looks so happy when he's at daycare. Today he yelled, "I don't want to go home." Well, obviously not. Even if he goes home, it's just the two of us. He'll forget his father's face at this rate. Poor thing.
The two are unknowingly pitying each other, but it seems both are distancing themselves from the other, exercising futility.
I'm glad he's going to the daycare centre. He looks like he's having a good time, and I have time to myself too. He seems happy even after he comes home, especially on days you're there. Of course, since we don't talk, I've never actually heard him say so. Please take care of him.
You sense Eri's gratitude. You feel that your relationship with Eri has grown deeper. Young Mother Sushlink has reached level 5. You're proud to create personas that the Temperance Arcana has grown.
Yukon, let's go home.
Mr. Yu has to go home too.
You awkwardly went home together. You decided to go home as well. You earned 6,000 yen from your daycare job.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Good to be back, Nanako. We can work as a janitor, but we are better off spending time with Nanako. Nothing in the fridge. Time for bugs. Bugs in the shrine. Ooh, I went too early. Bugger. Nanako.
I lost the paper I was supposed to return to school. What should I do? The teacher will yell at me.
Give me a moment to pull that up. I'll help you look for one.
Thank you, big bro.
Nanako seems ready to cry with distress. You decide to search the house. There are papers Dojima is always going through right here. A paper titled Parent Survey regarding scheduling of parent-teacher interviews was hidden among them. The word anytime has been written in the day requested box. Is this the paper Nanako was looking for? There's something else hidden in the papers. It seems to be a photo. You decide to show it to Nanako. You handed the paper and photo to Nanako. Nanako looks at the paper on the table.
It says, anytime. I'll try on it. So, he can come anytime? I see. And this is a photo. Oh, and this is Mom. And this little baby in the middle, that's me. Dad's smiling. Why did Dad stop smiling?
He's lonely too.
Huh?
Dad's lonely. I see. So that's it.
Nanako has realized something.
After Mom died, I was lonely, but I'm not the only one who's sad that Mom's not here anymore. Dad, he was lonely too. I'm sorry, Dad.
Nanako looks more mature, somehow. You feel that your relationship with Nanako has grown deeper. The Nanako Dojima social link has reached level 8. Your power to create personas of the Justice Arcana has grown.
Thank you, big bro.
Will Dad ever smile like this again?
Nanako stares at the photo.
Good night.
It's getting late, so you put Nanako to bed and went to your own room. Did you all have a memorable summer vacation? I had a beautiful time in Egypt.
Other people were very kind to me, and they were probably able to sense my deep appreciation and love for their history. I even found some things with my dowsing rod. The citizens were very glad indeed. The time sure flies when you're having fun. I'm sure your summer break was short for all of you as well. However, don't you think that there are some things in life that are best ended quickly? War is one of them. So, here's a question. Miss Chie? No. You. How short was history's shortest war? 40 minutes. Good job, you. I'm impressed you knew. Yes, the shortest war in history lasted only 40 minutes. It was the Anglo-Zanzibar War, which began with an already staggering difference in military resources. Mind you, this lecture will be longer than the actual war we're going to be talking about. There's so much to learn. You gave the correct answer. Your knowledge is increased. As for today, the fog will come after several days of rain. You must prepare to take action. But first you need to gather information for Rise. And so we go looking for a policeman. Well, you shouldn't have been that hasty on that. There is something inside. Moscow drink. We'll go to Junas while we're here. Check the seedlings. Yep, okay, good. How can I help you? Did you see someone suspicious? You told him that Naoto hasn't been coming to school lately and that you're worried. That kid is skipping school to do his investigation. What's his problem, really? The department has all but closed the case. Just because he's not satisfied. Sheesh. All we want to do is shut the book on this thing so we don't have to deal with it anymore. I wish he'd let it go already. No wonder the whole department treats him like a kid. He's getting all worked up over nothing. That's why everyone gives him the cold shoulder, you know. You learned something about Naoto. You should put together the information you've gathered. With regard to this investigation, you've discovered that Naoto has an obsession with the case. What do the police think of Naoto? They consider him a child. It seems that Naoto has a fervent obsession with the investigation, but it seems that his obsession was not well received, and the police treat him like a child. You think you understand Naoto a bit more? You should report to Rise. Done and done. We got enough info on Naoto now. Let's go tell Rise. We will indeed. But I think we will do that next time. So yeah, next time, now that we have all the information, we can jump into the dungeon and press onward. I mean, we might take a little bit of time just to quickly... Actually, no, it's not that. Don't tune away just yet. We'll do one last thing here, which is talk to the man, because I'd forgotten about that. You're the one who tried to feed me to the cat. Sorry, I just can't stay calm when it comes to those damn cats. I have an idea. Do you know what cats like to eat?
if I can sneak up and slowly touch them while they're chowing down on food. I'd be in control, right? But, to tell you the truth, I'm also scared of fish. You know, these creepy eyes all muddy looking this way, and those scales. Is there some kind of cute fish? A man wants a cute fish. Maybe he'll think a red goldfish is cute. Show him a red goldfish. Show it.
What is that? It's so cute. Give that to me. I'll use this as an ambush for that cat.
A man stole your red goldfish. The man ran off. And one other thing we will do before wrapping up is the shrine. Because we won't be able to do it tonight. Back at it again. One jewel beetle. But yeah, with that done, now we will wrap up this stream for today. Or tonight, technically. So, a new victim, Nato Shirogane, dragged within by someone. Clearly not Mitsuo Kubo. So next time we will jump in after the Detective Prince and probably look to clear the thing in one session if we can. If not, well, then that may be a bit, well, it just takes a little bit extra time then, doesn't it? Speaking of, in case you haven't seen my other streams, I'm going to be moving the Persona streams from Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday to now Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, because the matches I play in are on Saturdays, so I'm not in a position, well, I wouldn't say I'm not in a position, I won't be as in a position to do streams on Saturday, so I might as well move this series over a day. But so yeah, the next time I'll be doing Persona 4 will be on Sunday, hopefully. But yeah, until next time, guys, thanks for tuning in live if you did, or if you're watching on playback, thanks for watching. As always, I've been Fungalady2, feel free to like, comment and subscribe. Links to where you can find me in other places in the description below. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.